Дамы и господа, рада представить в нашем стеклянном кубе BUYBRAND.ru, я бы сказала, уже тоже постоянного гостя. В прошлом году мы виделись с Бенжамином Саймоном, который представляет теперь на российском рынке бренд Карлс Джуниор. Бенджамин, здравствуйте.
Здравствуйте.
Здравствуйте. Little bit Russian? Okay,
Not really.
Let's speak English. So, Benjamin, we met here last year at BUYBRAND EXPO. So, what's new in your company since last year?
Well, we had quite a few things happening in our company, and one of the major one is we have a new CEO for our company. Our old CEO, after 16 years in the company, left the business, and so we got a new blood. Mr. Jason Marker came into the company just before the summer this year. We have been retouching a lot of things in terms of our product, about our authenticity for the brand, for Kарлs Junior and Hardee's. There's a lot of exciting new things that are coming up in our network today.
What exactly exciting new things?
We have, Kарлs Junior has long time being known for the past decade about his quite aggressive or trendy commercials with, a lot of based around the beautiful ladies, and because we have beautiful product. But today we have been refocusing a little bit our efforts to what truly is what Kарлs Junior and Hardee's have been for 75 years: authenticity of good American classic food. So today our whole communication is refocused to what makes us unique: quality of our burger, of our handmade chicken tenders, hand scoop milkshakes. The lineup is terrific.
Okay. As for the Russian market and your development on Russian market, are you pleased now with your new partners?
So new partners, we came here last year to first show that Kарлs Junior was still in the country. We had some difficulties with our partner back in 2014, which unfortunately saw us having to close 3/4 of our network. We came back last year to show that we still have today 15 restaurants open in the country. Those were what was left from the 2014 crisis. We've been rebuilding our effort and strategy and working along with potential master franchise candidate for the country, a group with strong and powerful abilities and expertise for this quite challenging, interesting yet challenging market that is the Russian market. So we are working to get a new Russia global partner soon, but currently we still operate with our existing franchising, and I have to admit that for as small as the network is today, we're still extremely happy to see the results, and they are still fairly very good. We just can't wait to see how it would be once we have a more established and supportive system behind them.
Thank you. So what's the main plan for your development on Russian market now? For them, probably three years.
Within 3 years, we would have found a strong and knowledgeable Russian local partners. That entity will put back in place the structure that we had built all the way through 2008 to 2014. We're going to have a strong base which will enable us to spur again growth quickly. You should see Kарлs Junior in 3 years from now, we should have at least 50 to 60 units, and hopefully growing at that pace on a daily basis, on a yearly basis after that. Growth potential is tremendous in this country. The brand is very well received, so we can't wait to define exactly the goals with our future partners, and we are ready.
Do you see any difficulties for your brand here in Russia? I mean, in the development. Is it something special, something Russian special that you probably you don't like?
Well, I don't think we can say that. Every market around the world has its uniqueness.
Yeah.
It is true that Russia...
What's Russian uniqueness?
Russia is interesting of itself. One of the biggest challenges, and everybody knows that about Russia, is the scale of the opportunity. Just the geography is an extremely large logistical challenge. Of that size require for us to have very strong and experienced partners. So being able to manage the supply chain, the communications, between each units, and then also it's so scattered. There's so many little microcosm of cultures and taste. You always need to adapt a little bit locally. So for us, it is a great study or research and development ground. Russia is, that's for sure. But especially today, unfortunately, after our last master franchise had to fold in 2014, we found ourselves with stores in St. Petersburg, in Moscow, in Chita, in Novosibirsk, in Neurisk. They're scattered, so it's quite a challenge. So today, being able to tie back up the web is our main goal and main challenge.
Okay, about Russian regions. What particular regions you are interested in now?
Currently, because of the way we are set up today, since we have not yet selected our master franchisee, we want to focus on easier logistical hubs, and that would be by default Moscow and St. Petersburg. Potentially a little bit of some of the Siberia region, but
Not
today,
yet.
mostly Moscow, St. Petersburg, where we can allow ourselves to still open franchisees that have the potential for 1, 5, 6, 10 units maximum. People with not the largest goals, but good little local knowledge. We can only do that in very dense and specialized market like Moscow and St. Petersburg.
I see. Thank you. As for the exhibition, what's your impression in comparison probably with the last exhibition, last year, I mean?
It is I was very happy yesterday because after discussing with a group that came on the first day and then came back again to discuss further with us the next day, specifically with me. I was unfortunately not present on the first day. I've learned that the reason why they were interested by us is because of our participation the year before. And they were present during one of the keynote speech that I was giving along with other partners during the exhibit. So that's the whole value of a show. Create those opportunities to communicate on your brand, to catch the interest of people, and a year later, people have been thinking thoroughly about our brand. They are ready to come to speak to us, and that's the true advantage of a show. We cannot do that any other way. So to have a platform like this one is very good. We were extremely pleased, specifically on the first day, where we had a higher ratio, or let's put it, more qualified candidate, and qualified in the terms of people not only with the ability operationally and financially to open maybe one unit, but people maybe that could go to 3 or 5 licenses if they wanted to. So so far so good, and it's been a positive one.
Thank you. We're so glad that you're pleased, and we're waiting for you next year.
We certainly shall be here.
Thank you. Бенджамин Саймон, который уже не первый год на нашей выставке BUYBRAND EXPO представляет бренд Карлс Джуниор. Бенджамин, thank you.
Thank you.